What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back here for yet another episode, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my top 3 ways to rig a crawl. And crawls are these kind of things right here. These are crawls. And so what I'm going to do is, for each type of rigging, I'm going to be in a different location. So I'm in my room right now, and the first rigging is probably one of the most famous ways to rig any sort of soft plastic on the market, that being a good old Texas rig. And if you guys don't know what a Texas rig is, this is what it looks like. It's pretty much just you've got a bullet weight or a bullet weight stopper right here. That's optional whether you're fishing grass or whatever, or if you just don't want one. Then you've got a weight right here, normally a bullet weight, and then you've got your soft plastic. And one of the ways, or the reasons why I love to throw Texas rig and why I throw it so much is because it's so good in grass. It is amazing in grass. It gets through the grass so easy, especially that's one of the good things about having a bullet weight stopper deal right here, is that bullet weight can't go any farther up on the line than that stopper, that little black dot. Why that's important when fishing grass is because it keeps it all in a very nice compact little thing, bundle. And when you're flipping grass and that kind of thing, you want that, because then it will go all in, it'll go in everything here, the bundle will go in the grass all at the same time, rather than if your bullet weight was up here and it had some space, then your bullet weight would be going in and then this thing would be going in, but this thing has a higher chance of getting grass caught and getting hung up in the grass and not going all the way through. So it's very nice. This is one of the most effective ways to fish grass, especially when there's like a lot of grass, like down in Florida and everything, just because it goes through the grass so easily. And you can rig a very wide range of crawls on there, pretty much every crawl bait there is. Some of my favorites are actually this one right here rigged up, is the Guggen Baits Bandito bug right there, and Blue Baby or something like that, I believe. Next is the Rage Tail Rage Crawl right here. This is a very good one, especially when flipping grass, is because this slender body right here goes through the grass very easily, and there's not a whole lot of things right here for the grass to get hung up on, unlike this one, the Bandito bug, which has a lot of appendages and everything. This one would be really good when fishing out deep, or just fishing light grass, because that grass is going to have a higher chance of getting hung on these little pinchers, rather than when it's like this, it keeps a very nice compact pile. And again, that's the Rage Tail Rage Craw. And then probably one of my favorites, especially this summer, was the, let's see what this is called, the Zoom Z-Hog. This is what it looks like. It's almost like a mix of the Bandito bug and the Rage Tail Rage Crawl all in one. You've got 4 pinchers right here, so you've got a couple more than the Rage Crawl, but then it's slender right here. It's slender right here, so it'll go through the grass mat easier, just like the Rage Crawl. So it's kind of like this guy with another couple appendages down here, these guys taking off with a slender body. So this is great for flipping grass and everything, but again, Texas rigs are amazing for flipping grass, or just fishing anywhere in general. So that's rigging number 1. Let's go on to rigging number 2. Alrighty guys, so we're back for rigging number 2 right here, and actually the camera is sitting on a flower right now. Not a big flower, but like a flower pot deal. So I'm hoping that the camera's not gonna shake or anything, and it's also kind of windy. But the second rigging is a shaky head. Now I also put a wobble head in here. You guys, here's a shaky head. here's a wobble head. And the reason why I put both of them in here kind of as the same rigging is they're very similar. Like the heads are here, and then you put the plastic on here. There's no skirt or anything, and you fish them on the bottom. You can fish them very similar together. So the reason why I like these, and the reason why I put these two as my second favorite rigging ever, is these are great around rock, and that is the key spot to fish these. Whenever you're fishing rock, these things are absolute money. And again, the same baits will work. I really love the Strike King Rage Tail Rage Craw. These are the spot remover shaky heads right here. The reason why I like these ones is this thing right here. I don't like the little swivel thing where you've got to twist it and everything. I like this one because if you guys can see that right there, it's like a nail thing. So all you gotta do is you push it up on there and it will stay. Like, look at that. And then all you've got to do is just thread it in there, and you're good. You're money. So I love throwing shaky heads around rock. The reason why I don't throw many shaky heads in grass is they can pick up a decent amount of grass. And this head right here is not the most aerodynamic grass-like. You know, it's not the best for grass fishing because it doesn't have a pointy head where it can go into that grass and come out. You know, this one is like you go in and you get the grass. So that's kind of why I like these for rocks mainly. And then if you're fishing a wobble head like this, it's very simple. You just almost kind of Texas rig it, you know, itself and everything. But these are the VMC wobble heads, and they work really well. And wobble heads are actually very good for fishing deeper water, and they get down there pretty deep. And normally wobble heads are in a deeper or a heavier ounce. Like this one right here is 1/2 ounce, I believe, maybe like 3/8 or something. But normally wobble heads, they're a heavier ounce. So again, wobble heads are like this. They just kind of sit on the bottom, go like that. You can work them back. But again, rock is really good, and you guys can tell that this one is a football head. So it's not very, again, aerodynamic grass-like. Aerodynamic? Maybe grass dynamic, I don't know. But it's not the best because it doesn't have a pointy head or a pointier head where it can go through that grass a lot easier. So again, that's my these are my second favorite riggings for a craw because I fish a lot of craws around rock. So that's that, but let's get on to rigging number 3. Alrighty guys, so we are on to rigging number 3. I'm hoping you guys are liking this angle because my camera is literally on a propane tank that is right down here. Like, let me show it to you guys. I'm sitting down on the curb. No, this is on my back porch, and there is a propane tank right here. Tripod is right here, and that's where the camera is. So I'm hoping you guys are liking the angle here, man. I'm trying to think outside the box. But getting back to the video, this is actually my 3rd favorite rigging. Now, I haven't used this as much as a Texas rig and a shaky head or wobble head, but I have used this, and for the time that I've used it, it's been very effective, and that is a swim bait hook. Now, I'm sure most of you guys would not normally think of putting a craw on a swim bait hook, but this can actually be very effective. Now, you don't want to use any ordinary craw because it's not gonna get the action that you want. You're gonna want to use something kind of like this, and this is again the Strike King Rage Tail Rage Craw. It's got these big pincher deals down here, and you can also use the Guggen Baits Kraken Craw. You can use, what else is there? There's a lot of baits on the market that have this kind of style format, like a slender body with some big craws. You can use them all, just as long as they've got these big craws, because that's what's going to give you the action. And pretty much you get the swivel swim bait hook to where it's got that little screw on the top right there. You screw it in, and then you just line up your bait right there, put it on, and there you go. It can be a very effective rig, and you can use it in grass, which is very important to me because, as you guys know, I fish a lot of grass, and so that's very important to me. But this can be a very effective rig. Not only can you fish it in the middle of the water column, but if you get a light enough swim bait hook, this can be a topwater toad, which is almost like a 3 baits in 1, you know. And all you got to have is 2 different hooks, and then you've got 3 baits. You can throw this thing on the, oh my gosh, what in the world? You guys have to see this. Look what I found. Oh my gosh, come on, get off the tripod. Look at this thing. Look at that. Do you guys know what that is? That thing right there. Focus, man. That's like a hornet, I think. Look at that. I don't know. What is that? She's trying to film my video, man. What you doing? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Well, there's always an exciting time day. So, okay, let's get back to the video here. Let's put this on the tripod. We're gonna get back to talking about baits. So, again, man, I hope that thing doesn't sting me. Again, this is a very effective bait. You pretty much buy this 1 pack of baits. You could buy a couple of different colors and buy a couple of different hooks, and you can throw this thing on the bottom with a weight. You can throw it on a shaky head. You can throw it in the middle of the water column with this swim bait hook, or if you get a light enough swim bait hook, you can buzz it on the top of the water, which, let me tell you, is very exciting because it's almost like a little buzz bait, and these things kick like insanely good. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna hope not to get stung by this hornet or whatever that is. I think that's a hornet. And other than that, hopefully you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. If I don't see you guys before then, which I hope to, I hope I'm gonna go fishing tonight. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next episode of LMB Nation. Peace, guys.